Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. As you know, we start doing Broadcast Tuesday every Tuesday, 10 a.m. PST and 1 p.m. EST. So I just wanted to say hi to all our agents out there. Today we will have with us Gina Scott. Hi, Gina.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Gina is with Fidelity National Title Company, and she's the sales executive here in San Diego County. Today, she will talk about how to grow your business by 4 to 10 transactions per year by using Facebook as a network meeting. As we all know, Facebook is a big part of our life as a real estate agent, and we need to use it. So, Gina, can you tell us a little bit about you before we talk about
Absolutely.
Facebook?
I have been in title for 20 years this year and in an insurance industry for 30. I started my career, spent 10 years in LA cutting my teeth in the business, and then I've now been back here for 10 years, and so I'm super excited. And a few years ago, a coach brought to me that I needed to bring social media into my business, and so I've been able to hone my skills utilizing a campaign that was created by my coach and my business partner and myself, and I highly recommend it to agents out there. I've seen them utilize it, and I've seen them grow their business utilizing social media. So it's an important part of our business today.
So how do you think the agent can connect, because your background is title and they are real estate agents? So I know you're going to talk about Facebook today, and how are they going to connect?
Well, what I was planning on talking about is how I've used Facebook to grow my business, and then how it relates to real estate agents is real estate agents have a specific clientele. Anyone who can buy or sell a piece of real estate. That's very similar to how title works. Title, and it's anyone who can direct us a title order. So escrow, real estate agents, lenders, and we go after that clientele by phone calling, direct mail, social media, and we're building a relationship just like real estate agents do with their clients. So it's the same sort of farming type that we do with our clients, they do with their clients. So I've seen the social media campaign that I've used and that my business partners used translate very well for real estate agents.
Thank you, Gina. 3 things Gina will go over today. Number 1 is growing your sphere of influence using database. Number 2, having a social media plan, a daily social media plan. And number 3, balance business and personal posts. So let's get started. Number 1, friend request your database. Well, let's start with, how do you know who you want to friend request, who to friend request, how to create that list of sphere of influence?
Well, when I do it, and I friend all my clients. I friend all my clients. Now, with real estate agents, it's a little bit different. So I recommend that they friend anyone that can buy or sell a piece of property, or that anyone who can refer them a deal. So for real estate agents, I believe that that's just about anybody. So it's their mother, their brother, their hairdresser. It is past clients, potential clients. It's everybody that they come in contact with. Anyone they write a check to, they should be friending those people. And friend them on your personal account. You want them to know you personally. So every time you meet somebody, go home and friend them. Now you want to be careful, of course, when you get odd friend requests and you have no idea who it is, and then you have no friends in common, and maybe they're from out of state, or you just have nothing in common. I wouldn't friend those people. But certainly, if somebody friends requests you and you've got 10 people in common, you could see who your commonality is and friend them.
What about private Facebook group? I personally get involved with a lot of Facebook group and build a relationship, and I don't even know these people, but I do build a relationship through private Facebook group. Do you think it's okay to ask a friend request to someone that I met in social media?
If you have a good rapport and I think good relationship going on. So it depends on the group. For example, I'm part of Friends of Fallbrook. So I see people in there over and over and over again, and I have not necessarily met them, but we have friends in common. So right away, social media lets you feel as if you know somebody. And so in those instances, I would say yes. If it's somebody I've never met, I still may be a little bit hesitant till we've had a face-to-face meeting. I'm still an old-fashioned gal that way, but You still utilizing social media to grow your database? Absolutely, yes.
Thank you, Gina. Number 2, let's talk about spending daily time in social media. You're going to talk about spend 30 minutes a day.
Yes, I personally treat my Facebook time as a networking meeting. 9 a.m. every single day, with the exception of today. I spend on social media, and I set a timer. So I actually treat it as if it's a meeting of my day. When I'm time blocking out my day, I go, okay, 9 o'clock, I'm on social media. I'm spending that time, I'm either friending people, or I'm spending the time going through my database, commenting on the last thing my client posts. So for example, Tracy Hansen and I are friends on social media here at Allison James. I'll look up Tracy and go, what did Tracy post? And I will comment on the last thing that she posts. And it's an authentic comment. You want to be authentic. You want to authentically build that relationship. And so spending that 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, and put your timer on. So Facebook, we hear it can be a time sucker. Put your timer on. Get to as many clients as you can. And I like to go directly to my page, go to my friends, and then I can really focus on versus going through the news feed. So I go into my page, I start looking for my clients, I comment on their last thing. It's not enough to like their stuff. You want to comment. A like is like giving somebody a high five, and a comment is like giving them a hug because they're reading your comment. You're engaging them. You're deepening the relationship you already have. So it's a great tool.
Do you have a daily plan when you do your social media? Like, you're going to do a minimum of 3 comments and a certain number of posts, or you just go really with the flow?
I go with the flow.
As long as you do 30 minutes.
30 minutes. As soon as my timer's up, I'm gone. But in that 30 minutes, when I first started doing 30 minutes a day, I can get to 15 people. Now I can get to 42. That's my high. So 42 people. And I can't reach sometimes 42 people in an 8-hour day. So for me to hit 42 people in 30 minutes is great. So when you're out there as a real estate agent and you're hitting 42 people or 30 people or whatever that is, sometimes you won't see that many people in a week. So it's a great way to stay at the top of mind of your clients.
Thank you, Gina. Mm-hmm. Number 3, that's a big one, talking about posting for business versus posting for personal content. What's your opinion on that?
I do half. I do 50-50. My goal is to post 3 to 6 times a week. Not a day. It's too much. You're gonna burn people out. But if you can post, say 4 times a week, half business, half personal. And the reason you want to do some personal is you want your clients to know who you are as a real person. You want them to know, for me, that I'm a mom, that my daughter plays soccer, that I like to vacation in Hawaii, that I'm a runner, that I cook, all these things to connect with people as a real life person. Because sometimes they only see you in business and they see you one way, and it deepens the relationship when they know you another way. So it's good for your clients to see you as a real person. And then the half business posts, you want to remind your family and friends that for my case, I'm in title, and for a real estate agent's case, that they're in real estate. The worst thing is when you're driving down the street and your neighbors listed their house and they didn't even give you the opportunity because they forgot you were in real estate. And it's up to you to remind them. And Facebook lets you do that. It keeps you at the top of their mind. So by posting half business and half personal, it deepens the relationship and reminds your family and friends what you do. The other thing about posting and spending that 30 minutes a day is Facebook, when you start posting your posts, Facebook will organically start putting it in the news feed of the people that you've been commenting on. So when you comment, so for example, if I comment on Tracy Hansen here at Allison James often, I'll start organically just showing up in her news feed. So if you're ever on Facebook and you realize, gosh, you haven't seen somebody in a while, it's because Facebook thinks you're not friends. So you want to connect with people on a regular basis.
Perfect. What do you think agents should not post?
Oh, I like to say behave on Facebook. Behave. Stay away from anything that's too controversial. I say if you can't say it to your grandma, you shouldn't say it on Facebook. So that's my rule of thumb. If I'm in a networking meeting and I can't say it there, then I shouldn't be posting it on Facebook. Facebook is a public place. It is not a private place. So I stay away from anything, unfortunately, I stay away from anything political, religious, anything that's too controversial and is not going to appeal to the masses. So I use it as a social media platform to build my reputation. And so if I can't say it to my grandma, it's not going on Facebook.
Thank you, Gina.
Thank you.
Well, great class today about Facebook. We also have a couple goodies for you. Gina put together a PDF file that you will see with the video, and it will have like Facebook lingo, so you get familiar with that. We also have IDs to post on your Facebook wall. She created that for you guys, and the link will be with the video. Something to remember is Gina is a sales executive for Fidelity National. She has a huge team out there, and she is successful. And one of the reasons she is successful is she's using social media every day for her business with her team. Thank you very much, and see you next week. Thank you, Gina.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Have a great day.